Hello again and welcome back to Health Blog. This month I'm going to be talking about an expression which is really well established in English speaking societies. No worries. Have you heard that expression? Even in French, pas souci or pas de souci. No worries. And yet most people are really worried about anything and everything. They think it's not really a big deal. It's just something little. It's just nothing to talk about really. I'm just a little bit concerned. This is a little piece of ivy. You can see there, pretty little leaves. This ivy, although it grows from this tiny little plant that climbs up like an oak tree, can kill a tree. A couple of days ago, a huge branch from a tree on the edge of my garden, it fell into my garden and the tree is dead. 15 meters high tree, killed by ivy. Huge arteries of ivy have killed the tree. So worry has this capacity. It starts off small and yet it develops into a mental habit, an emotional addiction. People lie awake at night thinking about the what if this is going to happen. What if? And worry develops into dread. This is distorted thinking, dread. We don't think straight anymore, and this releases an enormous amount of stress hormones into our bloodstream. We've talked about stress hormones a lot and what they can do to us. We worry about things, replacing our stuff, updating it, maintaining it, looking after it. We go into overcare. We polish things, care for things. It's only things after all, and yet we go over the top looking after stuff, especially electronic stuff. We've got computers and printers and scanners. What if the computer gets a virus or lightning hits the house and it burns out the motherboard of the computer? What if that happens? All that work. We've got cause for worry if we choose to do it. We worry about money, job security, health, family, relationships and retirement plans. And all of this quietly affects our physical health, although most people just don't choose to believe it's really important. They think it's just a little tiny thing like a bit of ivy, but it can kill you. One big result is headaches, tension headaches. The muscles in the back of your neck tighten up, go into spasm. Or migraine headaches, too much blood flowing into the head, causing migraine headaches. Blood pressure can go up because of the release of hormones, stress hormones. And the carotid arteries in the side of the neck can become diseased and form the problem of the stroke. That stroke where the blood supply is either cut off or too much blood gets through. If the blood supply is actually blocked to the head, then a stroke develops and part of the brain is damaged. This is all down to things like worry. We've got to be careful. We've got to realise that worry is dangerous. It can cause these serious symptoms. Ulcers in the stomach. If we worry, the digestive juices, they don't flow so well, and the mucous lining of the stomach can develop a hole, and anything bigger than 5 millimeters is known as an ulcer. The H. pylori bacteria can flourish when we don't have enough hydrochloric acid because we've been worrying. Irritable bowel syndrome. This is a very difficult sort of thing. It causes pain, abdominal pain, bloating, loose stools, diarrhea, discomfort. You don't feel good with IBS. And of course, ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease can develop in the bowel because of worry. If we worry, our immune system response goes down, and so we tend to catch everything and anything, colds and flu, anything that's going round. If we're worriers, our immune system just doesn't function well. So, what can we do? How can we stop this little ivy from absolutely suffocating our lives and stopping us from functioning and being normal human beings? Well, first of all, realise it is deadly. That little ivy killed my tree. Worry can kill. It's like the warning on cigarette packets. Smoking kills. Ivy kills. Worry kills. Live in the present. Stop thinking about the past and the future. Discipline your thoughts. Now, discipline's not a popular word. We need to discipline our thoughts. Stop thinking about what happened in the past, what might happen in the future. Just live in the present. Jesus taught about freedom from anxiety. In Matthew 6, he said, don't worry about your life, what you eat, drink, or wear. Don't worry about it. That's in Matthew 6:25. And don't worry about tomorrow. That's a very important statement in verse 34, the same chapter, Matthew 6. We need to develop a method of praying through these things. We need to pray. It says in Philippians, be anxious for nothing, but by everything in prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known to God. Philippians 4:6 and 7. And the peace of God will keep our hearts and minds. The peace will keep us. And then we need to cast our care. Don't let that care weigh down on you. Cast it on the Lord because he cares for you. People say in our society, take care. I usually reply, I don't take care. I cast my care. And lastly, develop and cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for your home, your wife, your family, and especially for what God has done for you in Christ. And in that way, you can truly say, I have no worries. I'll see you next month. God bless you.